The news did not come as a huge surprise, even if Ancelotti still has 1 year left on his Real Madrid contract, as Brazil has been interested in the Italian for some time. It wasn't a matter of if he would take over as Silicaro coach, rather, the question was one of when. However, Madrid's succession strategy is less certain. The Santiago Bernabeu manager's successor has not yet been announced. The position has been linked to a number of coaches, but as we explained below, some of the candidates are more qualified to assume the helm in the coming season than others. Julian Nagelsmann. Since he was sensationally fired by Bayern Munich in March, the German has been connected with Madrid, and that is hardly surprising. Nagelsmann is still considered as one of the most creative young coaches in the game today, as evidenced by links to teams like Chelsea, Tottenham, and Napoli, despite the fact that things went south at the Allianz Arena. He also appears to be willing to patiently wait for the ideal position to open up. But would he really be willing to hold off on applying for the Madrid position for another year? Even though Nagelsmann is still only 35, it would be surprising if he didn't accept another position before next summer. However, he shouldn't be in any particular hurry to return to the game. Jose Mourinho. Unquestionably, fans would be thrilled to see the special one back at the Bernabeu. Lest anyone forget, Mourinho made the Clásico such a toxic match that it caused a severe rift between Madrid and Barcelona players in the Spain camp. He hasn't aged gracefully either. A real return would be a box office smash since he is, if anything, even more combative and confrontational than before and hasn't lost his capacity to enthrall a whole fandom. The likelihood that Mourinho, who relented on his promise to leave Roma this summer, will be available in 2019 is maybe the most crucial factor. It's debatable, though, whether Perez wants to go through all that drama once more. Any member of the Madrid press will tell you that when Mourinho left the city 10 years ago, they were relieved to see him go. At the time, the Portuguese coach said that the local press was biased against him and that the 2012-13 campaign was the worst of his career. Zinedine Zidane. Could one of the best players ever truly make a third run at the Madrid manager's chair? You most certainly wouldn't dismiss it. Nobody had anticipated his return for a second spell, after all. Furthermore, we are aware of Zidane's restlessness. He left the game in 2021 after leaving Real following a season without a trophy, and recently said that he would like to start coaching again since he believes he still has a lot to offer. Nevertheless, speculation about him taking over at Paris Saint-Germain fizzled, and as Zidane must currently wait until 2024 for his next position, it's more likely that he will succeed Massimiliano Allegri at Juventus than Ancelotti at Madrid. Rule. Although the former forward lacks senior coaching experience, the supporters are unlikely to find that to be a problem. Rule, a current icon who is intimately familiar with the team, is Real Madrid in their eyes. Great players don't always make for great managers, which is obviously a fault in that line of reasoning. But there's no denying that Madrid is a unique environment, and if you want to survive there, you really do need to know how it works. Zidane is living proof that trusting a former great can pay off spectacularly, and Raúl is following in the Frenchman's footsteps by beginning his coaching career in Madrid's junior program before taking over as manager. Xabi Alonso. Some Spanish media sites claim that the candidate who is now in the lead for the Madrid position, after 5 years of playing at Santiago Bernabeu, where he won the Liga and the Champions League, Alonso would undoubtedly be a well-liked choice for the position. While working with the club's under-14 team and obtaining his UEFA license, he also made his first forays into coaching at Madrid, prior to showcasing his managerial prowess at Bayer Leverkusen. When he took over as manager last October with the team in 6th place, Alonso returned to another of his old teams, Real Sociedad, to lead the Basques B squad. Although Tottenham was interested, Alonso decided to stay with Leverkusen for another season. As a result, the timing of this move makes sense because the former Spain midfielder will now be available for hire next summer. A new coach needs to be found by Florentino Perez for 2024. Who is going to be the new mastermind for Madrid? Do let us know in the comments. Adios.